Good morning, you guys, and welcome to the first day of our 12 Days of Fitness Challenge. As you can see, I'm in sunny Southern California, but it is a lie. It was raining all night, so it's wet. The grass is wet, but I'm gonna take one for the team and still do this workout out here because my mom is being mean and will not let me use the large room for filming. How rude. So I'm sucking it up. I have on multiple layers, my beanie, everything. So we're gonna get it together. The first day is gonna be all about our core and abs. So I do recommend that you have a mat. I'm gonna have my timer just so that I can keep track of everything for us. And we are going to be doing everything body weights. You just need yourself. And like I said, a nice mat. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with a little warm up. So let's go ahead over here and you can join me. Okay, let me get my timer together. I don't know why I had it facing you guys, because I definitely need it for myself. The girl is blind. Homegirl is blind. Okay. Alright. First things first. We're going to do inch first. So you're going to reach down. You're going to walk your hands out into a nice push-up position. Walk those hands back towards your feet. You're going to stand all the way up. You're going to come back down. Try to keep your heels flat on the ground. Walk your hands out so you're in a full push-up position. Walk the hands back towards the feet. Stand all the way up. And we're going to do one more. You're going to walk yourself out into this push-up position. Now we're going to do mountain climbers. So just bring the knees to the elbows. Keep your back as flat as possible. You can go at whatever pace works for you. You can go fast if that works for you. You can go slow. If you're like, ooh, Brittany, what are we doing? We just started this. What the heck? It's okay. You guys got this. We have 10 seconds. This is core day, so we're starting off. You know what I'm saying? 3, 2, 1. Okay, next, we're going to do a bear hold. So you can either do a bear crawl or a hold. I don't have a lot of room to crawl, so I'm going to hold. So go ahead and make sure those wrists are directly underneath the shoulders. You're going to have your toes pointed under, and we're going to lift up the knees about 2 inches above the ground. We're just going to hold it here, really engaging the shoulder blades here. Make sure that your ankles are stacked just directly. I don't know what I'm saying. So I meant to say make sure that your knees are stacked directly under your hips, but it was a whole thing. So now we're going to transition into glute bridges here. So you're going to lie down on your back. And we're gonna have palms up. We're gonna come up and hold down. Let's just go ahead and do about 10 of these. I love when I make a workout to a degree that I'm like, dang, I'm tired too. I don't have time to explain this. I don't know what's going on. Okay, great. Okay, so now we're gonna be here. All right, so we're gonna be doing a couple of different exercises here. I'm going to explain to you what the different ones are going to be. We're going to be doing a plank roll. So a plank roll is going to look like this. Well, transitions, Britt. Okay, so you're going to be here. You're going to have one hand in front of the other. You're going to roll to the side, look up, and so you're in a side plank position. Roll to the center, roll to the other side, into another side plank, roll to the center. So that's going to be your plank roll. And then we're going to do dead bugs, leg lifts, and bicycles, okay? So your dead bugs, we're going to be on your back. Make your back as flat as possible, hands up so you look like a dying bug. Extend one arm and the opposite side leg. Come together, extend, come together. If you need to modify, you can make it a smaller bug. If you want to make it more difficult, try to lay all the way out as much as possible, okay? So that's going to be your dead bugs. And then we're going to do leg lifts. So for your leg lifts, you're going to either have hands completely by your sides, drop them down, and come up. That's going to be harder. Or you can place hands under your butt, and you're going to lift down and up. If you need even easier, you're just going to do one at a time, okay? So those are your leg lift variations. And then we're going to do bicycles, which are gonna go fully extend, elbow to the opposite knee, come back to the center, fully extend, hold for about 2 seconds. So I don't wanna see this nonsense. Oh, okay, just hold and hold, okay? Awesome sauce. All right, first things first, we're gonna do our plank roll for 45 seconds. So start here in the plank position. You're gonna roll to side plank. Come back to center, and you're gonna roll to the other side plank. If this is too much for you, you can just hold it in regular plank. You can also hold it in plank on your knees, okay? But for those of us who want to challenge, we're gonna roll it. These braids, y'all, they coming out this week. I love them, but for working out, they really are just all over the place. And there's not really like a solid ponytail option. It's very interesting. Ooh, don't fall over. Okay, now we're gonna transition to dead bugs. I really should, here. I like this transition better, so just move your iPad, Britt. Okay, 45 seconds. Oh, okay. And we're gonna extend and up. This thing is really supposed to make noise, and it's not. I love when my timer is just like, yeah, I'm gonna do what I feel like I wanna do today. I'm gonna do what I think is best, okay? And I use time because your girl can't count. Working on accounting is difficult. You guys keep going. I'm gonna check the time. Okay, we got 8 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Transition to leg lifts here. Okay, remember you have this option here. You also have the option to do one leg at a time. Okay, if you start to feel anything at your lower back at all, make sure that you reset. You can decrease your range of motion. You can make it smaller, like so, like this. So whatever works for you, just make sure you're drawing that belly button into the spine, not arching your lower back, really concentrating on the movement here. Okay, 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, bicycles. There we go. Now my head's up, so I can actually see it. Don't worry, on our break, I'm gonna actually turn the volume up so that I can hear when our intervals are done. I swear I'm a professional. Just a little rusty on this group format. We got 20 seconds. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys, we're gonna do this 3 times. We're gonna repeat these 4 exercises 3 times with breaks in between. I know you're gonna be like, Britt, WT the entire F. How is this the first day of this challenge? You know, go ahead and stop. You know, I just wanted to bring you holiday cheer. It's gonna be fine. I believe in you, okay? It's gonna be great. Okay, so let me now try turning up the volume. That might help so we can actually hear what's going on. And hopefully I'm good. Okay, so at any point, if you're like, oh, my stomach is starting to cramp, it's starting to feel like it's working, you can just pop this little stretch right here, this little cobra, okay? I'm getting to the point now where we don't need this extra layer. You know, I'm Californian. Like I said, when I used to cold, and so I put on like 3 layers. And I was like, it looks like it's cold outside. And now I'm like, okay, we don't need so many layers. Ah, there we go. Now we have the beeps. Okay, plank roll it up. Now we have the beeps. It's amazing what happens when you turn your volume up. Okay, now I don't have to stop. See? Okay, remember, make sure that you're pausing. So we're here in the center. I'm gonna control my roll. You want everything to move together like a barrel. So you don't want your hips to move and then your shoulders. You want your shoulders to move at the same time as your hips, okay? So notice I'm rotating everything together, my hips and my shoulders at the same time. Okay, now we're gonna do dead bugs. Next set, we're also gonna figure out how to tie these braids down. In the comments, my box braid wearers, Can y'all just help me with this ponytail situation? I thought I had figured it out for a while. I was bringing a scarf and tying it, and I just forgot to do that this morning because there's no hair tie in the world that is enough to keep these bad boys down. But you know, like I said, they're coming out this week, so they probably won't survive this entire 12 days of this challenge. Just keeping it real with you. Okay, leg lifts it is. Okay, inhale, exhale. Make sure that you're breathing while you're doing these. I'm gonna switch one at a time, just so I can be with you guys in this struggle. You can also, hey, you know what? Yeah, this is a fun variation. You can also catch it too. This helps with a little bit of stabilization. I'm liking this. I'm liking this variation. I'm holding one leg up and dropping the other. This is seeming like a fun choice. Again, do what's appropriate for your body today, whether you want it to be more challenging, working on range of motion, up to you. All right, then we have bicycles. Make sure you're holding for that 2 seconds. I don't know about you, but I am finding out that my core has definitely weakened over the holidays. So I'm glad we're starting with this, because without a good core, we're just not gonna survive these other 11 days. Okay, inhale, exhale. Make sure we're rotating using our middle back and obliques, so those side ab muscles. We're not using our lower back. We're not wrenching our neck. My hands just supporting my neck here. I'm not moving it. And relax. Okay, we're gonna rock our way up. Excellent. Okay, we've got one more set. I'm gonna do this little awkward thing. Let me see if I can tie down these braids. The struggling. This is also the part of the workout where I'm paranoid that I didn't actually turn the camera on. I feel like all of us as creators have that same fear of like, oh my gosh, did we just do all this work and we're having technical issues? There we go. All right. Slap cap for the win. Okay. This is what happens when you're your entire production team. It's like you don't have someone behind the camera going, hey, the camera stopped like 10 minutes ago. Or like your audio cut out. This is when I miss my team over at Sunny, because they take care of this for me. All right, plank rolls. Let's do it. Last set. Oh yes, look at me. There's 2 pesky braids that didn't get in. See? These box braids are gonna be protecting me. Shout out to the Williams sisters, because I don't know how they could be so athletic with braids just in their face all the time. So cute. So terrible for workouts. All right, we got about 13 seconds left. You're doing great. And then our favorite dead bugs are coming back. Okay. Don't get dizzy. Roll around nice and slow. Lay down. Oh, right. Now I have a giant ponytail. It's crushing me. We're gonna figure out what our 12 days of fitness hairstyle is gonna be. But guess what? I might be able to commit to 12 days of socks for you guys. I got dressed and was like, these are not Christmas colors. So I was like, you know what? We're gonna throw on some Christmas socks and call it a day. Okay, make sure that as you're doing these, you're making sure that your lower back is staying in contact with the mat. Pretend like there's a $100 bill underneath there, a gust of wind is coming, and you don't want to lose that money. All right, back to our leg lifts. Again, I'm gonna take this variation because I liked it. It was giving me a little stretch, a little abs. It was giving me a lot of things, and I like it. Sometimes we throw audibles here, and that's why you guys get the benefit of actually watching the video and seeing how I do this workout instead of just looking at the template, you're getting extra credit. Okay. Then after this, we just have bicycles, and we get to stretch and get up out of here to the rest of our holiday plans. Excellent. Okay, bicycles, let's do it. Who decided 45 seconds? What kind of monster would do this? At least it wasn't a minute. One thing about me, people in the live streaming space call me the Fit Queen. One thing about the Fit Queen is, I really like to do things effective for a short amount of time. I'm not the endurance type. I was a sprinter at UCLA, 100 and 200. I don't like doing things for a long time. 45 seconds is like my max. I'm like, 30 seconds sounds good. Let's go heavy and do 8. Excellent. All right, rock yourself up. Let's stretch it out. Let's go ahead and do a cobra. All right, let's stretch out that belly. Yup, that feels good. Awesome. Well, you survived day 1 of our 12 days of fitness. I promise all the days will be different. This has happened to be core day. We're gonna have some days that are solidly leg days, some that are upper body days, full body days. Do a pretzel. Okay, go ahead and sit up. Let's do a pretzel stretch. Cross one leg over the other. Lock that knee underneath your elbow. Good to go. So we're gonna have some days where we're just recovering, we're stretching. Some days are gonna be solidly focused on nutrition tasks or other tasks like that. Go ahead and switch legs. So don't worry, they're not all gonna be super intense. And again, this is designed to help you build up your strength over a few days. So if you felt like today was a struggle, okay, we get it. If you felt like today was a struggle, no worries. Like I said, other days are gonna be better. Hopefully you kind of get into this routine, and maybe the next time you see some of these movements, it's gonna feel easier for you. So yeah, congratulations on getting to day 1. I'll see you tomorrow for day 2. If you have any friends that you think want to jump in, just let them know to reach out to me and I can add them in. And again, I don't know if I told you at the beginning, but I'm Brittany Noelle and I'm going to be taking you through these challenges. So it was a pleasure seeing you guys, and bye for now.